All right, ocean explorers, get ready! Today, Froggy is diving into 70 wild sea animal challenges, from glowing hunters to deep-sea giants. Welcome to Quiz Kingdom! Let's find out how much you really know about life beneath the waves. A deep diving showdown! Which giant reaches farther below the surface? The sperm whale! They can plunge thousands of feet into the deep. Deep sea mystery! Which animal can see through its transparent head? The barrel-eye fish! Those green eyes rotate beneath a clear shield. Solar-powered slug round. Which one steals chloroplasts from algae? The leaf sheep. It stores stolen chloroplasts inside its leafy body. Time for a rainbow shimmer round. Which animal moves with glowing cilia rows? The comb jelly. Those shimmering rows look magical. Pattern time. Which jellyfish color completes the sequence? Yellow! Nice catch! The color pattern repeats in the same order. Unexpected parent round. Which male carries embryos and gives birth? The seahorse. The male broods the babies inside of a special pouch. Sneaky ambush round. Which fish can walk and uses a lure? The frogfish. It is weird, slow, and super sneaky. Ocean heavyweight. Which shark is the largest living fish? The whale shark. It outranks every other fish in size. Lights out. Which predator dangles glowing bait above its mouth? Anglerfish. Its luminous lure pulls unsuspecting prey dangerously close. Pause the screen and discover your dream sea creature. Nice! That's your dream sea creature! Tell Froggy your favorite down in the comments! Instant disguise. Which animal can change skin color in a blink? The cuttlefish. Thousands of pigment cells create rapid patterns. Tiny weapon round. Which hunter fires a venom-filled harpoon tooth? The geographic cone snail. Its hollow tooth injects venom into prey. Life cycle shocker. Which jellyfish can return to an earlier stage? The immortal jellyfish. It can reverse its life cycle under stress. Watch closely. Memorize the position of every sea creature. Where is the seahorse? The seahorse was at number 2. Nice memory! Final wow round. Which crab grows bacteria across hairy claws? The Yeti crab. Its bristly arms support thick bacterial colonies. Arctic unicorn round. Which whale grows a long spiral tusk? The narwhal. That iconic tusk is actually an extended tooth. Tiny dragon round. Which sea slug steals stinging cells from prey? Blue dragon. That beautiful body is surprisingly fierce. Saltwater specialist. Which relative lives only in the ocean? Dugong. It stays marine, unlike its adaptable cousin. Polar giant round. Which pinniped has huge tusks? The walrus. Those massive tusks are impossible to miss. Listen closely. Which sound belongs to the walrus? Sound 1? Or sound 2? Sound 1. That was the walrus. Sound 2 belonged to a dolphin. Clever sound round. Which cetacean uses signature whistles? The bottlenose dolphin. Each whistle works a bit like a name. Painful touch round. Which worm has a venomous stinging bristle? The bearded fireworm. Definitely a no-touch animal. Air trick round. Which dolphin is famous for spinning leaps? The spinner dolphin. Those spinning jumps look unreal. Quick timing round. Can you tap to help the dolphin play ball perfectly? Nice stop! You helped the dolphin hit the perfect spot. Jelly fake round. Which drifting stinger is not a true jellyfish? The Portuguese man-o-war. It is a colony, not one animal. Massive fish check. Which bony fish grows the heaviest? The ocean sunfish. Its giant round body is pretty wild. Sky skimming round. Which fish can glide above the waves? The flying fish. That launch is always a cool surprise. A deep sea oddball. Which animal has a jelly-like body? The blobfish. They're built for extreme deep-sea pressure. Sharp eyes round. Can you find the odd sea creature before time runs out? There it is! Nice catch! That one was easy to miss. A snout showdown! Which fish carries a long saw-like rostrum? The sawfish! That toothy snout looks unbelievably cool! Giant ray round. Which one is the largest ray? The manta ray! Their wingspan can be enormous! Bedtime defense. Which fish sleeps inside a mucus cocoon? The parrotfish. That slimy sleeping bag is a pretty smart trick. Follow the path. Which road helps the surgeonfish reach the food? Nice! That was the correct path to the seaweed. Head shape challenge. Which shark has the hammer-shaped head? It's the hammerhead shark! That wide head is iconic. Tiny biter round. Which shark leaves cookie-shaped wounds? The cookie cutter shark. Its bite marks are strangely neat. Reef icon round. Which fish has a long trailing dorsal filament? The Moorish idol. That ribbon-like fin stands out instantly. Count carefully. How many Moorish idols did you see? Ten appeared. Nice counting. That was a little tricky. Reef decorating round. Which worm has colorful spiral Christmas trees? The Christmas tree worm. Those crowns look so cool. Shock attack. Which ray can produce electricity? The electric ray. That defense is seriously powerful. Reef helper round. Which fish removes parasites from bigger fish? The cleaner wrasse. A tiny fish, but a huge cleaning job. Try your luck. Which shell has the cleaner wrasse inside? Great choice! Color change mystery! Which eel can shift from black to blue to yellow? The ribbon eel! Its life stages look totally different. Walking fish round. Which fish uses leg-like fins to move around? The sea robin. It almost looks like it's walking. Ancient survivor. Which fish is the famous living fossil? The coelacanth. It was once thought to be extinct. Antarctic hunter. Which seal is the fiercer predator? The leopard seal. They're one of Antarctica's top hunters. 2 luxurious ocean gifts are waiting for you. Which one are you opening up? Both gifts are amazing. Which ocean gift did you choose? Camouflage wow! Which animal looks like drifting seaweed leaves? The leafy sea dragon. That disguise is absolutely beautiful. Carpet shark mystery. Which predator wears a tassel-like fringe around its head? It's the tasseled wobbegong. That shaggy fringe helps disguise its outline. Take a look at this sea creature. How do you feel right now? It's a tasseled wobbegong. Froggy thinks it looks a little scary. What about you? Time for a reef shelter round. Which animal protects reef fish with stinging tentacles? The sea anemone. That tentacle home is iconic. Nesting storm. Which turtle is famous for huge Aribata nestings? The olive ridley turtle. Those mass nestings are amazing. Tiny danger round. Which octopus flashes blue warning rings? The blue-ringed octopus. Small body, huge warning. Master pretender. Which octopus copies other animals? The mimic octopus. That trick is unbelievably smart. Fin feature round. Which fish has a huge sail-like dorsal fin? The sailfish. That tall fin makes it instantly recognizable. Power round. Which tiny hunter smashes prey with club-like arms? The mantis shrimp. That lightning-fast strike is unbelievably powerful. Flashy walk around. Which cuttlefish walks and glows with color? The flamboyant cuttlefish. It looks tiny and dramatic. Strange feeding trick. Which animal pushes its stomach outside of its body? The sea star. It digests its prey with an external stomach. Deep sea oddball round. Which animal thrives in low oxygen deep water? The vampire squid. It handles places that most animals cannot. Beak check. Which turtle has a narrow hooked mouth for sponges? The hawksbill turtle. That sharp beak fits reef feeding. Shark hitchhiker. Which fish sticks on using a suction disc? The remora. It rides along like a living passenger. Sand ambush round. Which worm hides underground and strikes fast? The bobbit worm. That ambush is seriously scary. Fashionable crab round. Which crab decorates itself for camouflage? The decorator crab. That outfit is actually survival gear. Reef builder round. Which tiny animal creates coral reefs? Coral polyps. Tiny builders, giant results. Giant size check. Which whale grows longer overall? The blue whale. It is the biggest animal known on Earth. Resting mode round. Which shark can lie still on the sea floor? The nurse shark. They can pump water while resting. Pattern switch. Which shark trades juvenile stripes for adult spots? The zebra shark. Its youthful stripes transform into spots while growing. Drifter round. Which barnacle often grows on floating objects and whales? The goose barnacle. They love hitching rides onto drifting surfaces. Colony challenge. Which anchored animal sometimes glows in the dark? The sea pen. It can create an eerie glow. Age challenge. Which whale can live for over 200 years? The bowhead whale. That lifespan is seriously impressive. Dad duty round. Which animal carries eggs on its tail? The weedy sea dragon. Ocean dads are awesome sometimes.
You made it to the end. What's your final score? Drop it in the comments and let's see who wins. Don't forget to hit subscribe to Quiz Kingdom and join us again soon. See you. Bye-bye.